Fucking hell, boys. Yeah, it's Sunday, May 4th. May the 4th be with you. For all you fucking virgins out there that watch Star Wars way too much. Good weekend, came home, grounded. I don't know if you could see the dogs, but grounded yesterday morning, grounded this morning. It's weird now because you can see behind me all these, I don't know if you'll be able to tell in the video, but there used to be a line of trees behind me separating our neighbor's property from ours. And honestly, it was nice because I don't have to look at their eyesore of a fucking backyard. So now I do. I love my dad. But yeah, good weekend. Went to the range twice. Was supposed to go on a golf trip on Friday, but some of the boys had some first responders work to do. And I say first responders as in they work for the electrical company, and we had a bad storm and they had to fucking rebuild. They're engineers and they had to go rebuild infrastructure. I'm just out here calling fuckers about rubber gloves. You want to buy some rubber gloves? You need somebody but needs to buy some rubber gloves, you let me know. But yeah, so we had to cancel our golf trip. Came home. I was like, okay, that's all right. I mean, it sucks. Just like I was looking forward to it. I was like, yeah, that's all right. We'll go play like 18 or 9 somewhere, whatever. I don't know if you could tell, but it fucking rained here off and on all weekend. And I was not playing a swampy fucking 18 anywhere around here because where I live, it's very hilly. So no matter what course you go to, for the most part, there's going to be a few holes that are just fucking bogged up. So went to the range 2 days in a row, I think. Well, no, I'm about to go 2 days in a row. I went yesterday with my buddy Drew. And then went to the bar last night. Got a little banged up. Didn't wake up until like 11:50. It's 1 o'clock. I'm just now getting outside. But yeah, so we went to the bar, watched the playoffs. Fucking Colorado lost in Game 7. I didn't expect that, honestly. I thought Dallas was going to get cooked. But hell of a fucking series, though, eh? 7 games, down to the wire. Fucking Mikko Rantanen scores a hat trick against his old team to fucking put the nail in the coffin in the first round. The first round? Bro. That was kind of crazy, I'm not going to lie. But, yeah, the nice part about being at my dad's is I have a fucking yard I can stand in. When I'm up in my apartment and slip, okay, there's like a little patch of grass in the back. It's like unkept and not real grass. It's just fucking weeds. Like, why would I go grounding in that, dude? Why would I do that? When I have 2.5 acres of just grounding, grounding territory for me here. I really hope this camera angle is all right. I'm looking at it now and it might be a little high. I just need a tripod. I just need a tripod. I just need a tripod. That's all I need. Guys, I just need a tripod. I just need a fucking tripod. I need a fucking tripod. That's all. I just need a fucking tripod. Right now, I wish you could see this setup. It's sitting on an old water conditioner tank that came out of my dad's basement. I just need a fucking tripod. Schizophrenic break complete. Yeah, I got a cup of Joe. Got the dogs out in the wet grass. Reconnecting with nature here. And, fresh can of Zinnies. Got in my car this morning just to fucking pull out these microphones. And I forgot I smoked 2 cigarettes in my car after the bar. Which is despicable work. I don't normally do that. But it was pissing down pretty bad. And probably wouldn't even had a cigarette. But my friend Jill, she was like, can you please have a cigarette? She doesn't smoke, but she just loves secondhand smoke. I don't know. Familial shit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I saw her for the first time in a little over a year, so that was nice. She's awesome. She's a real homie, you know. I'm not the type of person to be like, yeah, I've got a bunch of girls that are friends, you know. You can have girls that are friends, right? Girls can have guys that are just friends, right? And it's like 99% of the time, no. If you're friends with a girl, you're either friends with her because you think she's cute, she's friends with you because she thinks you're cute, whether one of you's in a relationship or both of you. And then that just kind of like, it's essentially like keeping a pot warm on the back burner on low, right? Like you got a boiling pot in front of you, you're baking some fucking noodles and you got some sauce on the left side. But for some reason you got an extra pot of water just sitting in the back of the stove on low. That's what having an opposite sex friend, best friend, or good friend is, you know? Most of the time. But these fuckers are listening to me. They want to fucking subscribe to my YouTube. It's Dewstrom. But yeah, so I saw Jill. I grew up with her, you know. I met her in middle school. We were in band together. She was like the mom of our friend group. Like it was just a bunch of us guys and her, and she's like the homie, you know. So it's not like a weird like. And I see her like once a year. Well, I have been seeing her once a year because every relationship I've been in over the last 3 years has had an issue with me being friends with her because of that whole you can't be friends with a girl. And I agree, but there are exceptions. And respectfully, Jill's like my mom. Like. She's like, oh, how you checking in on me over text? Like, oh, how you doing, sweetheart? Like, she's my age, but she acts like a mother. She's very motherly. You know what I mean? I don't know. You'd have to know her to get it. I don't know if that's like a very common occurrence with women, definitely not these days. Fucking, you just got birds out here fucking putting it out for anybody who wants it. You know? So to have a familial, like, motherly figure as a woman at this age, at 25 years old. Can we get a round of applause for Jill? Can we get a round of applause for Jill, please? Cool ass motherfucker. Love her. Saw her, saw Drew, saw Dan. Watched playoffs. My mama's positive. I try to say this in a nice, non-derogatory way. I think me, Dan, and Drew, right, were at the bar. Well, I think it was before Dan got there. So me and Drew were at the bar. We're watching some of this game. And... no, it was me and Dan first, then Drew showed up later, that's right. So me and Dan are at the bar watching some of this game. It's like period 1 of the Colorado Avalanche versus the Dallas Stars. And there's like a group of guys like a couple bar seats away. They're obviously rooting for the Avs. They're fucking funny. They're like, I'm not really rooting for the Avs. I'm kind of like hoping Colorado loses. Just because Dallas has kind of been on a tear. Like, come on, give it to Dallas. You know what I mean? But yeah, so guys on the bar, they're pretty cool. They're shooting for Avalanche. And the guy to my left is like some old dude. And I could tell he doesn't watch hockey at all. He was just trying to like fit in a little bit with everybody. He was like, dude, Dallas's defense is so good. And I was like... I kind of like... unknowingly poked a hole in that. I was like, I mean, they're okay, but it's really their goaltending. Their goaltending is fucking superb. One of the best tendies in the league this year. And he's like, yeah, that too. And I'm like, okay. And then he proceeds to like continue to try to fucking talk to us. And I finally got the vibe that this guy was like trying to hit on us. And I was like, then I immediately was like, he would say something, I'd just be like, yup, keep watching the game. He'd say something, keep watching the game. Like, just no regard. So, that's fucking miserable. And I like that bar, too. It's a really cool little dive bar in town. Cheap beer. Cool place. It was weird, though. They had a fucking DJ. That's why Saturday nights there has to be busy. Because, like, I went there on Friday. There's, like, 6 people in there, and it's fucking amazing. I love it. And then I go there last night, and then it just starts filling in a little bit. A group of, like, 12 girls comes in. I'm like, okay, hello. And then a bunch of other motherfuckers come in, and I'm like... huh? And then I look over to my left, and I don't know when this fucker came in, but there's a fucking TV screen in the top of the DJ. It says like DJ Bolt or some DJ Jolt or some shit. Like I was like, so you're the one playing fucking Pink Pony Club 3 times in my fucking dive bar? This is Creed. This is a Creed and Dad Rock only establishment, motherfucker. I made a joke to Drew and Dan. I was like, dude, do I go up to the fucking DJ and say, here's $20. Don't play anything fucking. I'll pay you $20 to let the touch tunes play and pretend that you're doing it. Like, it was so bad. But then they had fuckers singing, and oh my god. So yeah, I had a pretty fun weekend. Got a long week long work week coming up. I got a lot of shit to get done. I have a couple things on my docket I need to take care of. close up some accounts, and yeah, I think that's about it. But it's 1:02. Should be going to the driving range with Danny Boy. You might see some of that. I don't fucking know. So bid you adieu. Later.